Hey friends, today I'm drawing a refreshing glass of lime water using my hard-tip touch markers. So first things first, I started by sketching the outer shape of the glass. I'm going for a simple cylindrical form, nothing too fancy. Then I mark out the thick glass base and the height of the liquid inside. This just helps keep everything in proportion. At the top, I sketched in a lemon slice sitting on the rim of the glass, and then a few more floating inside. I also added in some ice cubes, just loose blocky shapes for now, and a couple chunks of coconut jelly. When I draw the lemon slices, I try to change up their direction and size a little, just so things don't look too uniform. If the objects are inside the water, I only loosely mark their shapes. No need to go too detailed yet. Next, I refine the shapes and add some subtle structure to the whole thing. Then it's time to outline. If you're here just for the coloring part, you can skip ahead to 227, but I really like this inking step. I define the lemon slices, the coconut jelly, and that chunky glass base, which is actually a bit wider at the bottom than the top. To suggest the inner walls of the glass, I use light, broken lines to hint at the curve. Just a little touch helps create depth. For the lemon cross sections, if it's a horizontal slice, I draw segments. If it's a vertical one, I skip them. Ice cubes, I mostly just outline their shape to show where they are. Less is more here. Now onto coloring. I started by laying down some cool grays to build the shadows and reflections on the glass. The key areas are the rim, the base, the edges, and where light would naturally bounce. Then I deepen those shadows with a darker shade and soften the edges using a lighter gray. You can even layer in a bit of blue for a chillier feeling. For the lemons, I used a pale yellow-green for the base of the fruit. This is the juicy part. Even the background slices without outlines get a bit of this base tone. Then I go in with a more saturated yellow or yellow-green to add a pop to the fruit. But I leave most of the base color visible so it feels fresh and translucent. Next up, the rind. I laid down a slightly deeper greenish yellow for the peel, and I built it up layer by layer, using a deeper, grassier green for contrast. Same thing with the coconut jelly. I give it a little color variation by adding a green tint to make it feel like it's reflecting the drink. And don't forget, even those out-of-focus rind pieces in the back get a touch of base color. And I layered a bit of deep green to blend them into the scene. The reflections of the rinds on the inner walls of the glass help sell that transparent look. Now I soften everything up a bit with a lighter green, smooth out any harsh edges, and give a final pass of color harmony across the whole piece. Lastly, I sketched in the ice cubes and added some soft green shadows on the surface of the drink to show reflections. And then do a final pass on the cup shadows to give it weight, to finish it off. I added those crisp white highlights with either a gel pen or white colored pencils. That's what really gives the glass that glossy, reflective vibe. Tips. So, when you're drawing transparent drinks, just remember, if everything's too clean or clear, it can actually be hard to show that it's transparent. Letting the background color peek through helps a ton. In this piece, I used gray to suggest depth since I'm working on white paper. But if you're working with a colored background, you can totally play off that for extra realism. And that's it. Our lime water is ready to sip, ready to share. Let me know if you tried this one out, or if you want to see more refreshing drink illustrations. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay hydrated and creative. Bye!